Well, if you think that the world is going to end soon, I'm going to tell you something today that's going to fuck your head up. Even though it's just supposed to make your head feel good and the rest of you feel good. So this company named Thync, Thync, has a device, a mobile device at that, which is connected to your iPhone, and you place these little pads on your head, and if you're feeling drained down or whatever, it makes you, it's like a pick-me-up for your brain. It like electronically stimulates your brain, and it's called Thync with a Y and a C as opposed to a K. You know, I don't like the idea of hooking yourself up to a device and having it control your brain or anything like that. And for the record, if you want to know the full story and see an interview, I posted a link on my blog at the meatmagazine.blogspot.com website. There's a link in the description box of this video on YouTube, and you can just click the link and you can see the video for yourself. It's just, I mean, this sounds like some Illuminati stuff right here. You know, I hate to say it, but it really, really does. It's really scary. So you put a pad on your head and it sends a pulse or something through your brain. I mean, this has to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen or heard in my life. You know, talk about a Manchurian candidate. Is this going to lead to the zombie apocalypse? People are going to be going out there, you know, doing all sorts of wild stuff because somebody's going to hack into their Thync device and, you know, stimulate their brain in the wrong way and turn them into a psychopathic serial killer. You know what I mean? And it may sound like I'm joking or whatever, but I'm halfway joking, because let's be honest here. It's 2015 and we've seen some pretty odd things. You know what I mean? So it honestly wouldn't surprise me if technology like this is going to be used in the wrong way and people are going to get hurt by it. And if you ever saw the movie Demolition Man starring Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone, you know, where people were microchipped in the future and prisoners were frozen so that they could be studied or whatever reason they froze them in the movie, but basically they were thawed out in the movie at some point. And it's like, I heard stuff recently about people being indefinitely detained. Like, they want to have the technology, either they have it, but they more than, or they're developing it, but more than likely, since they were talking about, they already have it, where they want to basically keep a prisoner alive for all of their, rather for eternity, basically, indefinitely in jail, and basically being a slave to the new world order, so-called. And I know it may sound really crazy, and you may think to yourself like, dude, that shit can't be for real, but look it up. This is literally talked about in the news. This is not a joke. I'm not making any of this up. And then when I see this technology that stimulates your brain, it makes you feel zen. That's how they're selling it, that it makes you feel good. It makes you feel zen, so good and euphoric. You know, and don't get me wrong, I'm a freaking new ager. I'm into all of that meditation and chakras and crystal shit. Okay, I'm all up on that stuff. And that's fine if you do yoga and whatnot. I love yoga, you know, and stuff like that. I have no problem, no issue with stuff like that. So I'm not somebody who's like some radical Christian who's against anything and everything outside of Jesus. So it's not like that. That's not the standpoint I'm coming from. It's just that you're putting a pad on your head and having it stimulate your freaking brain. And there's just so much that can go wrong with that. I mean, you know, they're trying to make the cars be controlled by software, and people were hacking into them and whatnot. There's all sorts of data breaches on computers and whatnot. Why would I want my brain to be hacked into, even if I'm hacking my own brain? It just makes no sense. But, you know, whatever, to each their own. People are going to do what they're going to do, I guess. You know, this could be the new crack, the new feel-good drug. It's crazy to say that, but it's true. Could you imagine that? People go and get their fix. They're fumbling around trying to find their pad to stick to their forehead to give themselves a little electric pulse to the brain. Just This is sick. Anyways, you can click the link below, visit my blog, posted a link to the Huffington Post live video with this guy talking about it and whatnot. So anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. If you want to purchase this product, it's about $300. Posted a link to that on my blog below, the meatmagazine.blogspot.com website. So there's a link there to purchase the product as well. So I'm not just gonna speak about how, you know, I'm against it and not include links and whatnot, because you could be a researcher like myself. Maybe you want to purchase it for research purposes, but I would not recommend this product. It's just scary technology because it's something that can just be abused in so many ways. But anyway, just my opinion. Hopefully nobody will burn their brain up or, you know, snap a nerve or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it below. Meat Magazine on YouTube, meatmagazine.blogspot.com is the site.